Any idea about labor? What is labor?
The active process of delivering the fetus into the new world.
Yes, and it has several parts. It has a latent phase. It has an active phase. Partograph mainly depicts the active phase. Previously, latent phase was also taken into account, but now we take into account the active phase. First, active phase starts at what dilatation of cervix? Any idea? You have said it is the process by which the fetus is born out of the womb into the outer world. This is absolutely a say non-medical way of expressing it. Okay. So what are the things that are required when the baby needs to come out of the uterus? What are the things that we require? First, the uterus should contract. It is inside the uterus, the uterus should contract. Cervix is the lower part of the, you are aware of the anatomy of the uterus, so cervix should dilate and there should be an active force pushing the fetus down. So there are two things, cervical dilatation and descent of the presenting part. Is it always the head of the fetus? What is the presenting part? What is the presenting part? Occupies the presenting part. One that is occupying the lower pole of the uterus, overlying the internal os. Okay. So this is partogram it is a graphical record, a time-bound graphical record of the progress of labor, keeping in mind the fetal and maternal outcome. All will be depicted on a single sheet of paper. So it is monitored on a time frame. What is the normal time taken for a labor to be there? What is the normal duration of labor? Labor, total labor. See, if it is more than 18 hours, we say it is prolonged. It is not same for primi or multi. What is a primi gravida? Who is a primi gravida? Who is pregnant for the first time pregnancy, and she should be pregnant right now. Someone who has delivered before is not primi gravida. She is primi para. But one who is pregnant is primi gravida, and more than once it is multigravida. I think this is very basic. You all know perhaps. Now, why do we need a partograph? What would have happened if we didn't have a partograph? There should be a need for everything that we do, isn't it? See, the 5 major causes of maternal mortality in a developing country like ours is hypertension, hemorrhage, infection, obstructed labor, unsafe abortion, all this. Of these, see, hemorrhage, infection, obstructed labor, all have an impact on labor. So if you can detect it early, you can save the mother, you can save the fetus. As clinicians, as doctors, that is our primary responsibility, right? So the hemorrhage, infection, obstructed labor, highly correlated with prolonged labor. Now to be specific, PPH and postpartum sepsis are very common when labor gets prolonged. So it is beyond 18 hours, it is a prolonged labor. So we can detect this. Obstructed labor is the direct outcome of abnormally progressing labor. Now to avoid such complications, we have a partograph. And it will also alert about the signs of fetal distress. Fetus will not be able to tell you, but it will have signs. What are the signs do you feel that fetus will present when the baby is in distress, fetus is in distress? Any idea? Heart. Now, it may not always drop. It may be tachycardia. It may be abnormal. There can be bradycardia. And any idea about CTG? No, not yet. Pardon? Yeah, cardiotopography. Now, it is a composite time-bound graphical record of key data that we have said, cervical dilatation and descent. It is the best tool to detect whether the labor is progressing normally or abnormally. It warns us about the signs of fetal distress or of the mother's vital signs deviate from normal range. So, to prevent it, we have this. Now, research have shown that if we have a partograph monitored labor, we have better outcome. This has been proved, universally proved. That is why we are in a class right now to discuss about it. Now, tracing back history, way back in 1954, Friedman had first devised this graph. Now, look at this graph. This has a latent phase. This is the abscissa and ordinate you have done in coordinate geometry in your class 11, 12. Achha, the cervical dilatation against time. This is in centimeters and this is in hours. So they have included the latent phase. But then it was found that latent phase is a very unpredictable thing. Patient may be in a latent phase for 20 hours. And you write non-progressive labor and do a cesarean section, that is not right. So latent phase is unpredictable. That is why when people have found that out, they have started excluding this latent phase in the later graphs that we have. Later, Philpott and Castle improvised it by including the alert and action lines. Still, we had that latent phase. This is the WHO modified partograph, which is starting from active phase. Active phase starts at 4 centimeters. So, unless and until the patient has a cervical dilatation of 4 centimeters, it is not in active labor. This has to be absolutely ingrained. So, you see this, it is a bit sort of looks very clumsy, so many parameters. But if you just calm down and you just follow from above. First is name. Identify the patient. Name. That you have been aware since your history classes. You identify the patient. Give her that honor. You are such and such person. You are known to us. Gravida, parity. You will write that. Hospital registration number. These are all identification. Very important. You are following up someone else and you have recorded someone else's. You can be sued in court. Okay, first and foremost identification. Then date of admission, time of admission into this labor room, and if patient had rupture of membranes. You know what is rupture of membranes? What is it? Yes, amniotic fluid comes out after the rupture of the amniotic membrane. So, the duration of ruptured membranes is important. If it is too long, patient can have infection. And you may not know how long the patient has been in that state. Patient comes unbooked, you know nothing about her. That is important, how long she has been in ruptured membrane status. Then you see the fetal heart rate. Fetal heart rate, it starts from 80 to 200, it has been depicted. Small squares and each is depicting 10 beats per minute. It is graduated from 80 to 200. What is the normal range of fetal heart rate? Any idea? Range. Medical science is all about range. 100? 120 to 160, but we say 110 to 150. This is the normal range. So this is calibrated from 80 to 100. Then we find amniotic fluid. This squares. Why amniotic fluid? Because if it is ruptured, whether let's go on to the next slide. So this is all we have discussed about the identification. Next is fetal heart rate that we are discussing right now. Each square signifies half an hour. That a time frame, horizontal, abscissa. Abscissa and ordinate, time is in 1 hour per square. Each is divided again into half an hour squares. Each square is half an hour. FHR is recorded every 15 minutes to half an hour in first stage of labor. First stage means, what is first stage? Onset of labor, full dilatation, full dilatation. So it had started, active phase had started at 4 centimeters and it is going to dilate till 10 centimeters. That is the full dilatation. This is the active phase. So in this phase, you are to monitor every 15 minutes to half an hour in the first stage and every 5 minutes in the second stage. Second stage means patient has full dilatation. Now the only thing is left, we have just said that it is uterus going to contract and it will push the baby fetus down. So the descent, dilatation is complete, now the descent. In that stage, that is the second stage, full dilatation to delivery of the fetus. That is second stage. In that phase, you have to monitor every 5 minutes. You know how to monitor with the fetal heart sound, with a stethoscope? শেখা হয়েছে? দেখতে হবে, fetal heart sound শোনা. This much is required in undergraduate. Okay, you have to locate the fetal heart sound. And it should be auscultated with stethoscope for full 1 minute. ফাঁকিবাজি করা যাবে না। একদম 1 minute. After the contraction or continuous electronic fetal monitoring, continuous CTG bollo, cardiotocography, that is fetal heart rate monitoring hobe, uterine contraction, that's a different topic we may discuss some other day. A normal heart rate of between 110 to 150. The fetal heart rate monitoring, if it is beyond 37 weeks, we expect this range, 120 to 160. So if it is below 120 or above 160, you have to be alert. Something is going wrong. Then you have to count down how long it is staying. If it is for a short time, okay. When the uterus contracts, the fetal heart rate can be out of that normal range. Fine. Now, fetal heart rate be persistently falling, that is fetal bradycardia. And fetal tachycardia is persistently above 160. You have to measure it for 10 to 15 minutes to stamp it as fetal bradycardia or fetal tachycardia. Now for the amniotic fluid, next column was amniotic fluid, we have noticed. So amniotic fluid, we have to see whether it is absent, but it is not ruptured, so no fluid, or it is clear. C means clear, B means blood stained, M means meconia. So this is how you have to put the notes. If you go back, sorry. See, this one, amniotic fluid, you will depict here A, C, B, M. M for meconia. What is meconia? It is usually liquid and it is colored. It has a greenish color. So that has to be noted. It has implications about the fetal well-being. Meconium stain, sometimes the fetus passes without any distress, but sometimes it is significant. So you have to put a note. Your job is now to just put the notes. Interpretation will come a little later. And next row was molding. Any idea what is molding? What happens to the cranial bones? How far? What is the degree of the sutures? If you can palpate, it is not overlapping. When you fetus pelvis pora hoyeche, fetus sutures, what are the sutures you feel? Sagittal suture, coronal suture, is frontal suture. So if you can palpate, that is 0 degree. That means the sutures can be felt. And they're just touching each other, 1 plus. Grades, these are the grades. They are overlapping but reducible. What does it mean? Suppose it is overlapping, but it is getting reduced. Meaning you can still separate it. 3 plus is overlapping and irreducible. Okay, that means the molding is very severe. That means baby is in distress. Some amount of molding is required. That is why the sutures are not, sutures are present to allow that molding. But how far, how long, that is important. That has to be noted there. Next is your cervical dilatation and descent that we have been talking so long about. You have to plot the cervical dilatation as X and the descent as 0. There are 2 rows at the bottom. You write the number of hours since monitoring of labor had begun and the time on the clock. If you start monitoring a patient, patient has come to you, she is say around 4.5 centimeter dilatation or 5 centimeter dilatation, and time is 2:15. You have to note that, because now onwards you will calculate. She has come a little late. She has come into active phase. সবসময় 4 centimeter patient আসবে না, patient আগে আসতে পারে. Then don't start plotting. Plotting will start at 4. But if she has come after 4 centimeter, একদম 6-7 এসেছে, okay, তাহলে plotting will start from ওই যেখান থেকে 5 centimeters, 6 centimeters দেখাচ্ছে, that I'll explain this things to you. So time is important. Time of admission and time of when you have received আর ওইখানে ruptured membranes এর time. Okay. So, and this is the uterine contractions. We depict this as these dots represent mild contraction of less than 20 seconds duration. If it is moderate, say 20 to 40. If it is more than that, it is 40, more than 40 seconds, more dense. So you can depict the uterine contractions like this. This is a one row. Below that, we have 2 rows for recording administration of oxytocin. Why do we need oxytocin? Patient is in labor. Why do we need oxytocin? Pardon? We are not inducing anyone. What are we doing here? We are not inducing. No induction here. Because patient is coming to you at active phase. This is not induction. Induction mane ki? What is induction? Initiate. Patient is already in labor. Active phase ঢুকে গেছে কিন্তু. This is very important. You would never use the term induce here. You will say augmentation. Augmentation. Why are you trying to augment? You felt that the uterine contractions are not adequate. 3 things are important here. Uterine contraction, the power, the passage, the passenger. Power is the uterine contraction, the passage is the pelvis, and the fetus is the passenger. So the passage should be adequate, contractions should be adequate, and the passenger should have good access. আমি দরজা দিয়ে খুব মোটা হলে বেরোতে পারবো, something like that. So oxytocin induction, etc. It's a different chapter. But just keep it in mind. If you detect at any point of time that mother is in distress, fetus is in distress, we might have to increase the uterine contractions. এগুলো assessment আছে, দিয়ে দিলেই হলো না. If you give it unassessed, you can do more harm than good. আমাদের একদম একটা dictum আছে, primum non nocere, don't do harm. If you can do good, please do good. If you don't know, please don't do any harm to the patient. She had surrendered to you. Please don't do any harm. না জানলে বলবো না, করবো না, কিন্তু ক্ষতি করতে পারবো না. The next is a drugs given. Patient dehydrated হয়ে যাচ্ছে কিনা, এতক্ষণ লেবারে রয়েছে, পেশেন্টের ডিহাইড্রেশন হচ্ছে কিনা. You have to monitor the signs of dehydration. Any idea about dehydration? Medicine class এ পড়া. Sankena is আগেই হবে না. পালস বিপি দেখতে হবে, মনিটর করতে হবে। ইয়েস, ইউরিন আউটপুট, আর একটু ময়েস্ট টাং হবে, সরি ড্রাই টাং হবে, আর তোমার ট্যাকিকার্ডিয়া, হার্ট রেট একটু বাড়তে পারে, বিপি ফল করতে পারে। ওকে, so dehydration is signs you have to see. So that is why drugs and IV fluids that you have to give. That is one row about this discussion. Temperature to be monitored. At the bottom, urine output. Hypovolemic shock hocche kina, urine output. What do you measure? The volume, whether there is any protein, whether there is an acetone. These are the urine biochemistry that you will monitor. Vital signs we monitor: pulse, BP, blood pressure every 4 hours, pulse every 30 minutes, temperature every 2 hours, and urine output. Every time that patient passes urine, you have to record the volume. And if you identify persistent deviations from the normal, then you might have to refer the patient to a higher authority, not higher facility. Maybe your senior has to come in. And now about the alert and the action lines. There are 2 lines we have seen in the graph, 2 parallel lines. Alert line starts at 4 centimeters. That is the dilatation at which the patient enters into active phase. So 4 centimeters to, it is progressing diagonally up to 10 centimeters at the rate of 1 centimeter per hour dilatation. We can expect in active phase, on an average, primary and multi will slightly have a different rate of progress of labor. Multis progress faster, primaries progress slower. This is okay. But on an average, 1 centimeter per hour dilatation, 1 centimeter per hour descent. Action line is parallel to the alert line. Alert line comes first at 4 centimeters, and action line will come parallel to it after 4 hours. So this 4 hours is for you to monitor whether the patient is in the safe zone or you have to do something for her, or whether you can allow her to progress as she is. So this is the action line is coming parallel to the alert line, and it will be 4 hours to the right. These 2 lines are designed to warn and take action quickly if the labor is not progressing normally. Now, when to take action? If the marks recording, let's go to the partograph, you will understand better. See, these are the 2 lines, alert and action. If your plotting is to the left, you are in safe zone. Here, when it is coming to the right of the alert line, there is something wrong. You become alert. And if it has gone beyond this action, you have to do something. Otherwise, you will miss out. So labor is considered if the marks recording cervical dilatation cross over the alert line, that is, it is progressing too slowly. Cervical dilatation is slow. Either it is slow, that is protracted. It is not progressing at the rate it should progress, or there is an arrest. It had progressed for some time, then there is a complete cessation of progress. So 2 things can occur when there is prolongation. So it is too slow. Labor is also considered abnormal when cervicograph crosses the alert line and falls in zone 2, that is between the alert and the action line. Now, intervention is required when cervicograph crosses the action line and falls in zone 3. Clear? Any doubt? Please clarify. Okay, it is easy. This is supposed to be done by midwife. Okay, but we all need to know when you will be called. We have to do it, we have to teach them, and we have to learn first ourselves. Then recording and interpreting the progress. A normally progressing labor, as I have told you, it is at least 1 centimeter per hour cervical dilatation once the labor has entered the active phase, and at least 1 centimeter per hour descent of the presenting part. Apart from fetal head, is there any other presenting part? Can there be any other presenting part? Buttocks? মানে longitudinal axis এগুলো জানা আছে একটু একটু ভুলে গেছে আর কি হ্যাঁ usually cephalic but it can be breech also so that's another class for us but presenting parts the part which is lying in the lower pole of the uterus. Now what is prolonged? We have discussed this. First and second stage beyond 18 hours. And first stage is prolonged when we say it is prolonged when it is more than 12 hours and cervical dilatation in primi it is say 1 centimeter. In multi on an average it is a little rate is faster 1.5 and descent 1 centimeter per hour in multi and 2 in 1 centimeter per hour in primi and 2 in multi. Second stage that is we have reached the full dilatation. Now just the descent is remaining. That is say, if it exceeds 2 hours in a primi, it is getting prolonged. Something needs to be done. Cervix is fully dilated. What can you do? Is there anything you can do? Oxytocin is there. You can use it. Provided pelvis is adequate. আমি চালিয়ে দিলাম দরজা বন্ধ করে I am telling all of you to go out. You cannot. First, make the space, then allow. তাহলে ওই oxytocin may be required. The second stage, so on an average, it is 50 minutes in primi and 20 minutes in multi. It is caused by protracted, means মানে slow হচ্ছে cervical dilatation in first stage and inadequate descent in second stage. First stage is mostly dilatation. Cervix is playing here. Okay, and second stage, descent is occurring. That means uterus is contracting and trying to push down the fetus. So disorders in active phase, this you will study in prolonged labor if you have a topic. I'm just touching upon it because this graph you need to understand. It is a bit mathematical, but it is scientific. So protraction you all know, arrest you know, either it is slow or it has stopped dilatation. So it is arrest. Occurs when there is no cervical dilatation, say after 2 hours in active phase, 2 ঘন্টা ভালো progress করলো. After that, no progress. So this is arrest of dilatation. Secondary arrest can also happen. It was progressing fine. Just before full dilatation, it has stopped. At 8 centimeter, your patient is at 8 centimeter for say 2 hours. You've got to intervene, call your senior, do something. So this is secondary arrest. And disorders of second stage, we have discussed. Protraction of descent, we have discussed. Arrest of descent, no descent in say 2 hours. This is arrest of descent. This is a partograph, see. Here, it is starting, this is normal. We have taken into account the latent phase also. Okay, so this is a normal graph. Secondary arrest, see, it has dilated for some time. Last 2 hours, there was no dilatation. So this is secondary arrest. Now the protracted active phase. This is the third line. It has been slow. And look at the fourth one. Although we don't have latent phase in the current WHO partograph, but if you follow the latent phase, see the latent phase is 20 hours. Now someone following the latent phase and not knowing partograph will come and say the patient has gone into obstructed labor. Madam, progress korche na, ki holo? Patient had not gone into labor itself. So this is not important. The prolonged latent phase you can ignore. Give her some time. 20 hours hoye jate pare. Latent phase. Accept it. Patient should go into active phase. Then only partograph comes into play. See, this is a cervical graph showing slow cervical dilatation. See the plot, see, it is 0 here. We have started plotting. It was at 0 hours, it was 2 centimeters. Okay, descent has been plotting from here. It was going fine, then it has crossed the alert line going in a straight line parallel to this. So there is no more descent. Descent should cover 5 centimeters. So it has started from 4, now it is not coming again. So there is a oxytocin infusion has commenced. And look at the cervical dilatation. It was going from, this is the time, at 0 hour it was 2. So it has not entered into active phase. 4 centimeters it has gone to the active phase. When it crosses this, see the active phase line. This is the active phase starting at 4 centimeter cross. We are depicting cervical dilatation with cross. So it is crossing the alert line. So it has fallen into zone 2. Do you need to do something? It has crossed the alert line. Zone 2. Alert line has crossed. We have to do something. You are alert now. If it is on the left side, it's a safe zone. It has crossed the alert line, come into zone 2. So we have to do something because it is not progressing the way we want it to progress. See, the alert line is going, action line is going. It will go to 10 centimeters. The 10 centimeter mark is a bit hazy there. It will go till there, but it has not gone. See, it has come down to 5 and it has stopped. The figure, I'm sorry about it, I just took a photograph. This is a 5 centimeter dilatation it has reached. So the next hour at 12 hours, look below, look at the time axis. At 12 hours it was 5 centimeters. Again at 15 hours it is still at 5. So do you think it is right? No, it is slowing down. Okay, so someone has done an amniotomy done. Amniotomy is also a way of accelerating the labor process. If you do amniotomy, prostaglandins, cytokines, these will be released. The labor process can be augmented. Don't use the term induced. Okay, so they have given oxytocin, still it didn't progress fine. So LSCS is done. LSCS, clear? What is it? Full form? So cesarean section. So they have followed the partograph and then they have done the cesarean section. This is the whole story. Descent of the presenting part, but descent will come to 0. See, descent of the head in fifths. Pasta interval say, this is the descent. It is 5 centimeter distance it has to traverse the presenting part. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. This is the descent. When a fetal head, if you take the fetal head, it has to progress down, down, down and come out. That is the descent. Got it? Stop hoye gache mane o ar ye korche na, descent is not happening. Say it has descended from 4 to 3. I said 1 centimeter per hour on an average. See, it has remained at 8 hours time axis. It is at 3 division down, and again at 12, that is after 4 hours, it is still at that station. We call it station. এখানে থেকে এরম নেবে এই আসবে। Our dilatation is like this, and descent is something is descending. Ischial spine, that is the level. More or less, that is the level. So this distance, if you in terms of centimeters, it is 5 centimeters. Each centimeter into 1 interval. You calculate it as -5, -4, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It has come out. Boja gelo? Clear? Any questions? For a labor case, you will be able to monitor. Huh? All of you. MBBS e kintu labor case jante hobe. You may not become a gynecologist, you may not become an obstetrician, but to pass an MBBS exam, you have to know this, please. And it is an interesting subject. It is an interesting subject. It has mathematics into it. Yeah, carry on. 10.
Descent should come down.
No, it may not come to it may not reach the alert line. It may shoot up before that. Yes,
The
yes.
normal part should go up and
It should be left. It should be on the left of the alert line. And if it is abnormal, it is coming to the right of the alert line. And if the patient comes to you at say 5 centimeter dilatation, so the curve will start from there. And that patient will perhaps reach the 10 centimeter mark faster. So will be in the safe zone. But you never know. ওখানে যদি অ্যারেস্ট হয় ওটা ওখানেই রয়ে গেল, then it will enter the second zone. Got it? Any questions? পেছন থেকে আওয়াজ পাচ্ছি, সব বুঝে গেছে মনে হচ্ছে। হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে, ক্লিয়ার আছে? So, a clear perception about Partograph can reduce maternal morbidity and mortality. Learn, teach, and practice for safe motherhood. খুব কোথায় যাওয়ার আছে? ফেস্ট তো শেষ হয়েছে, আরেকটা ফেস্টের পরিকল্পনা। আমাকে কত নম্বর দেবে বলো? আচ্ছা, অ্যাসেসমেন্ট আজকাল এরকম, বোঝাতে না পারলে আমার নম্বর কাটা যাবে। হ্যাঁ, তাই।
molding you told, how do we measure that?
Molding, you have to palpate. You have to palpate.
Okay, how do we palpate?
Gloved fingers. You have not done a pelvic examination. Gloved hands with 2 fingers. This is per vaginal examination. That is undergraduate per vaginal examination করতে দেবে না। Yes, that is how you palpate. You can reach the fontanelle, you can reach the sutures, you can assess. ওই যে মোল্ডিংটা বোঝা যায় কিন্তু, মানে I am not telling stories. You can feel the suture. Now you cannot feel. It has united. Fetus, you can feel the suture. Frontal suture, you can feel. Go back to your anatomy class. Fetal head টা আরেকবার পড়ে নেবে। Fetal head, maternal pelvis বোধহয় পড়া হয়েছে, ভুলে গেছো। এই ক্লাসটা করার আগে I would have expected you to ask me more questions. নিজেরা একটু keep just a minute. He wants the গ্রাফটা লাস্টটা। আচ্ছা, এক সেকেন্ড, এটা না আগেরটা, এটা বলো। What is your confusion? That is a vertical distance. Descent is a vertical distance. The presenting part is traversing. It is coming like this down. Vertical distance. ওপর থেকে পড়ছে, গ্র্যাভিটি একদম পড়ছে। আর এটা হচ্ছে ডাইলেটেশন, হরিজন্টাল অ্যাক্সিসে ডাইলেটেশন, আর ওটা হচ্ছে ভার্টিক্যালি নামছে, 5 সেন্টিমিটারের মতো ডিস্টেন্স ওটা নামছে। ও এসছে, ও 2 সেন্টিমিটার এসছে, so patient had not come to you in active phase, so don't start counting from there. Give her time till she reaches 4 centimeters. She has reached 4 centimeters, say at 8 hours from the moment she, just a minute, this is important. Hello, see, the patient has come to you at 2 centimeter dilatation. That time was 0 hour. That is the time the patient had come. Okay, but you will not start plotting from there. She has entered active phase at 8 hours, 4 centimeters. See, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Time axis e dekho. 8 hours she has reached 4 centimeters. So don't say that she was in labor for 8 hours. She was not in labor. That was the latent phase. Patient তোমার Partograph দেখে দেখে আসবে না। Patient will come naturally. ওকে বাড়ির লোক যখন নিয়ে এসছে, ও যখন বুঝেছে এসছে, যখন বলেছে করেছে, কষ্ট হচ্ছে তখন নিয়ে এসছে। You will plot and decide whether it is actually prolonged labor or it is virtually prolonged. বোঝো না, বোঝা যায়নি বলে পেশেন্টকে 2 সেন্টিমিটার থেকে দেখে একজন 2 সেন্টিমিটারে দেখলো, আর আরেকজন দেখে বললো যে এ তো লেবারে অনেকক্ষণ ছিল, তাহলে সিজার করে দাও। দিস ইজ নট রাইট। Patient has not dilated beyond 2 centimeters at the time of admission, so she is not in active phase. You have to, this is latent phase. You have to wait for her to reach that 4 centimeters. That can be 8 hours, that can be 12 hours, that can be at max 20 hours also. You start thinking about her when she is at 4 centimeters. ও এসছে তোমার কাছে, লেবার রুমে আছে। You can also send her to ward. যে active phase এ আসলে তখন you call her back. Time is important. Your medical students' energy is important. So আমি latent phase-টা ঠিক আছে, ওয়ার্ডে বসেও দেখা যাবে। পেশেন্ট যখন 4 সেন্টিমিটারে আসলো, once again how will you know 4 centimeter? You have to do a pelvic examination. বারবার pelvic examination করা যাবে না, ওই 4 hours পর পর দেখা। Let her enter into first active phase. Don't disturb her before that. ওই 2 সেন্টিমিটার দেখেই অক্সিটোসিন দিতে আরম্ভ করলো, সব ঘেটে গেল, বোঝাই গেল না কি হলো। This is what practically happens. If any one of you want to become an obstetrician and later on in life, any takers for that? কেউ হবে obstetrician? Huh? It is an interesting game. I call it a game because হবে কি হবে না এটা বলো, মানে ডেলিভারিটা হবে কিনা, তোমরা obstetrician হবে কিনা সেটা তোমার ব্যাপার। এই ডেলিভারিটা নরমাল হবে কি হবে না, this dictum if you can give, you can become a good obstetrician. People will remember you. বলো। Yeah, fine. মোল্ডিং থাকছে না, এটা এটা হচ্ছে ক্লিন কাট কেসে। না, ব্রিচেরও ডাইলেটেশন কতটা হচ্ছে সেটা, কিন্তু ব্রিচকে অনেক সময় আগেই হয়তো সিজারিয়ান সেকশন করতে হতে পারে। এবার ব্রিচের আলোচনা কিন্তু আলাদা প্যারামিটার। এটা মোটামুটি কেফালিক প্রেজেন্টেশন, ভার্টেক্স প্রেজেন্টেশন। কেফালিকেরও তো অনেকগুলো আছে, ভার্টেক্স আছে, ব্রাউ আছে, ফেস আছে। ওকে, মানে যদি লেবার পড়েছো না, লেবার তো পড়াচ্ছে, পড়াচ্ছে না, সব ভুলে গেলে চলবে না, বলে টলে গেলে চলবে না। সিনিয়র স্যারেরা সব পড়িয়েছেন তো, হ্যাঁ, পড়তে হবে, পড়তে হবে। ইটস এ গুড ড্রিল, ইউ নো, ইউ ক্যান ডিসকাস উইথ ইচ আদার, নিজেরাই ডিসকাস করে নিতে হবে। কি অন্য আলোচনা গুরুতর বেশি? হ্যাঁ বলো, উঠা দাঁড়িয়ে বলো। হ্যাঁ, 0তেই 4, সে 0তেই 4, কিন্তু মানে ওখান ওটাই হচ্ছে মানে টাইম অফ অ্যাডমিশন। আর তখন যদি তোমার টাইম যদি 7টা বাজে, সেই 7 PM লিখে রাখো, এটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট। মানে 0 0 করে লিখতে হবে না, এটা অঙ্ক নয়। মানে 4 সেন্টিমিটারটাই 0 আওয়ার। 0 মানে এখানে হচ্ছে স্টার্টিং পয়েন্ট। 0 হ্যাজ আ ডিফারেন্ট মিনিং। শূন্য না, মানে গোল্লা কিছু নেই তা না, মানে ইট ইজ দ্য স্টার্টিং, ইট ইজ দ্য বিগিনিং। আর কিছু প্রশ্ন? Not yet. That's an intelligent way of curbing questions.